So you still wanted to have a small advice, you wanted to Google things, you wanted to YouTube things, and unfortunately what happened is you go through so many videos, which is amazing and great for references and to, catch up and see what's up. And then you see all these people holding cameras and reviewing it. Like, they're looking at a toy for them, and they're just like, oh, look at the shutter button. Oh, look at the autofocus speed. Oh, look at the rings. Oh, I wish they put a dial here. And then you say, like, based on what you're having all these wishes? Like, who exactly are you in the photography industry to demand things that professional photographers, for example, use? This is not like a point and shoot camera for you to say like, okay, I would love to have this and that. Most of the things you're asking for, it's for professional use more, especially the camera you're using or you holding between your hands, and we have no clue sometimes how did you get access to it, beside you bought it yourself, which is okay. But you get confused with all these things. It's like, you are not professional photographers, you don't have a decent portfolio to look at, and all of a sudden you're reviewing a camera that I am the one who's gonna buy it. I'm the one who's gonna spend thousands and thousands of dollars or euros on the body itself, on the lens itself, and then you're demanding and you're reviewing it on my behalf. And I was like, really? Like, is he speaking now on my behalf saying, oh, this camera is for you. Oh, it's so expensive, you shouldn't buy it. Or, you do this and you do that. And so like, why are you doing all these things for? I mean, I'm the one need to be convinced to buy it and liking it, of course, based on my own wishes, my own, it's so funny sometimes when they hold the camera, it's like, the group is too small, but maybe the group is too perfect. Small based on what? So this is a bit of the annoying part, which I get confused, and I still watch these reviews. I'm sorry. I still watch all these reviews. So of course, it pops under the recommendation because, all of a sudden now the industry knows how we work. But this is what annoys me, that you wanted to, maybe find out a little bit about this camera, you wanted to check it out, you wanted to have a little bit of feel about the whole thing, and you're watching the wrong videos because this camera were like reviewed and put between like the wrong people's hands. Now, if GQ or Vogue, they're gonna call this photographer, they're gonna like give him a campaign? Of course not. If a wedding couple, if there is like a couple wanted to make a great wedding, do you think they're gonna call this person? Of course not. Based on what? He review like 5 cameras or 20,000 cameras? Of course not. This guy is like more of like whoever this person is, right? Whoever is reviewing cameras all of a sudden. These people are just like entertainment / advertisement, and that's fine, but this is not the way it goes in photography. Everybody, it's amazing. Everybody's making a YouTube channel, everybody's reaching out to technology items and companies, and they say like, hey, what's up, let me review your unit. I have like 2 million people that can review your unit. But this is not the way it goes. I'm a professional photographer. For example, I will not go to YouTube and listen to someone is saying amazing for the last 20 cameras he held in his hands on his channel. So when you say amazing 20 times, for example, for the 20 last cameras, how do you think you're gonna gain my trust? Or how do you think I'm gonna really really trust you? You said amazing camera. It's like, damn, this guy is legit. I'm gonna buy this camera from him. And then, 2 months later, you said like, this camera is perfect. It's like, you already said this before, but okay, maybe the comparison, maybe this make will a win-win. This one is the one to buy. Now I'm getting confused. You already said this is the wow one, the perfect one. Now this is the one to buy. You have another one come out. It's like, this is the one and the only one. And then it goes on and on and on and on with the perfection, extraordinary. This is the one, the perfect camera. They start naming it based on the year now, which is so stupid and crazy at the same time. And then they start saying that compared to all these cameras, this is really the one. It's like, you already said this brand is the one. From the series of it, you already made the worst one ever from the whole like lineup. From bad to worse, from that company. And now you're talking about this company from bad to worse, and this company from bad to worse. So who am I following exactly here? This one, that one, this one, that one? Anyways, the whole point is, all these YouTubers are not photographers. Because the other day I was watching this photographer is making like videos based on inspiration of photography and this and that. Super cool, no problem with it. And he's giving inspiration for other people based on other photographers that are already probably dead, or some of them he gets inspired from, which I don't understand the word inspired, what does it mean until now? Because for me, inspired mean you need to copy the other person but with a different style. So this is what I'm trying to say, that all these YouTubers are making these photography channels, and then it came to a joke as an advertising with kissing asses, and for the sake maybe of getting free products or free cameras. And I don't know really how is it happening, because like I have some friends also in my group, like professional photographers, we all exchange ideas, and we say like, oh, look at this idiot, look at this idiot. So it's not like we are like making fun of them, but it's really, we are making fun of them, because these people are really not into what they do as loyal people. And this is when I get pissed off, when companies actually give them these products to review, or maybe they will do it on their own. But I still think it need to be some restriction about product in general. Like if I'm a company, you can, I don't want you to review my unit this way. I want to keep it, you're talking about my name, right? You're talking about my brand, my name. People look up to me as I'm the one and the top one. So, like there is a guy with his name is Elephant something, Elephant 3 nose and an elephant. This guy is reviewing cameras. He have a white hair. At the beginning, I thought he's very cool. I like the dramatic scene. I like the way he's talking about things. So I said, like, this guy is really cool. Let's watch out. And then I start seeing he's talking about each camera he's holding, the perfect one. He went to the LEICA headquarters, and he was doing the kind of interview thing, which is so funny, because you can feel the kissing assy thing. You can feel it. I mean, if you don't feel it, I feel it, man. I felt it really well. For the sake of, when you go to a luxury company or luxury whatever, you want to get a piece of the cake, right? Or you want to have some, whatever. Anyway, so you can feel it. And then back to his channel, well, I think he's in New York. He's talking about different brands, how amazing it is. And I thought he was talking, when he was at the LEICA quarter, it was the perfect one. Now there is more perfect. So when you want to review a unit or you want to talk about something, just be a little bit honest, because other people are watching. And when they're watching, they don't know if they believe you or to trust you or to say like, you fucking us. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm listening to these people, but I'm just giving an eye-opener to other people that really, not everything you see, it's really legit. I mean, you can see my gap between my videos. It's very a lot, because, I'm really working, I'm professional. I don't have time for social media, my YouTube. It's not like I'm making a YouTube like channel. Again, I already said it, my videos, I'm not going to be the next Britney Spears. But at the same time, it's nice to give a message to serious people are watching, and serious people are really following all these things. And this is when it really makes me say like, man, make a video for these people, because it's a delusional, weird pool out there. People are swimming in it and they don't even know what they're swimming in. So this is my take. I don't know, like, I mean, I saw a lot of YouTube people comment on my channel, which is most of them really, like, I want to say 80% of my group are really professional people. And this is what I'm aiming for. And this is what I want. I don't want 16 years old teenager watching my videos. I don't want people like to just entertain themselves and not serious. So many people, I have a lot of feedbacks. I'm gonna make a special video. So many people like really give me good feedbacks about my recommendation, my advice about photography. They bought Leica cameras from my videos. At the beginning, it was too hard for me to adjust, but at the same time, I was like saying, really? They were like buying all these things? So this is what makes me wonder, like, I'm doing something really right here. And when I'm doing something right, that's mean continue on with doing it. And, you know, I'm sure some way or another, the companies will know that I'm doing like a nice job, you know, for their products, you know, regardless what is it, right? Like whether it was Leica, you can see also I complained about Profoto before. It was a big complaint. And you can see, like, it's not like I'm kissing asses. I'm buying these cameras from my own money. Like, nothing for free, to be honest. And I don't need to clarify myself to anybody, but there's nothing for free. If there was free, I'd say like, hey, what's up? They give me this for free and I'm not gonna, you know, sugarcoat it for you guys, but nothing. I have the receipts, I have everything. So everything is legit for my own money and I'm doing it based on experience. And a lot of people ask me to do backstage with my Leica, with my cameras and this and that, because I'm really shooting with it heavily. Like when I say heavily, like I'm taking it everywhere with me. So, and people like, oh, you're a photographer and you are some kind of photographer. I don't know if I said this before, but I was reserved, like I was booked for a very elite, great wedding day because of my camera alone. Because the guy said, you are my photographer. So like, you don't want to see my work. It's like, I don't know you. I don't know who are you. I just want to get married. And I saw your camera. I saw you. I said, you are my photographer for my wedding. This is, you know, when I asked him, why did you pick me? Especially, you know, you can do whatever you want with your money, and you know he's a diplomat person, so you know I told him you can hire anybody really, or you fly anybody. It's not like I don't know what I'm worth, but it's nice always to see how other people think. And then he said, like, you know, it's not because of your camera is great, but I see a personality, because not everybody like even walk around with this camera because they're so afraid of it, or this. And he said, like, I know what Leica, he knows Leica apparently, so. You never know who's watching. You never know who's around the block. You never know how people are profiling you. So this is all leads to a lot of great things to happen in people's life and photographers' lives. Anyways, I don't want to make this video so long, but my whole purpose of this video again is not YouTubers or photographers and to trust their opinion in photography, because these people are talking about the best, perfect, great thing. When they have something else next, they're gonna say the same thing again and again and again. I made a video about famous people, or professional and serious people, photographers. Don't follow up with you know, YouTube channels, because it's not really relevant to them, because they know they need to feel it. Photographers, professional ones, they want to feel the camera, they want to hold it. There is demos, all these companies making demos, so basically everything is okay. So there's no worry to us, for us as photographers, to not to have a hands-on before we buy it, because it's very expensive, we know that. So this is when it comes to us to make a decision, not based on a boy walking around the street making street photography and this like, hey, you don't buy this is shitty, or buy this is amazing, and he says and this and that to all the cameras, and you want to go and look at his portfolio, zero portfolio. And let's say he's super talented, let's say a magazine, I don't think a magazine will call him to say, like, come and shoot our campaign, or a very, very well-known designer, or a client, or even a wedding. Then I guess say, like, come and shoot our wedding based on your reviews of cameras, because you know the cameras, you know, or a landscape. You know what I mean? These people are not gonna get into serious positions as we are as professional photographers. And this when it annoys me sometimes to say, like, why these people are doing these things. I know they want attention, they want to make their YouTube career thing, which is amazing and fine, but do it based on really good stuff. Like the other day I was seeing someone watching tablets and computers and cameras, and he is all over the place. So specialize in one thing, be good at it, practice it, make a career out of it, be professional, and then review it, whatever that is, even if it's a car. Be a professional car driver, review cameras, cars, right? Just don't like look at it based on your own personal opinion and talk about it as it's the one. You know, I love it when people say like the autofocus is shitty, and for example, I tried the camera and it was not shitty at all, but based on his experience, he doesn't know what to do. So, you know, I'm talking about X camera, right? I'm not mentioning any brands, but in general, like I'm giving you an example. Some people, for example, talk about this LEICA, the LEICA SL. I'm photo shooting myself right now. I'm filming. They say like this and that, and they're complaining so much about it. And I'm using it for years now, and I'm making my work and my prints. I'm making some changes. If you notice, my setup is a bit different, but please go check my website at ramsino.com, ramseyspencer.com, expertotv.com. I will link it all in my YouTube, so you can check it out. And I will make a special video about my prints, about my work, because I'm really working on this and I am shooting with it heavily. I'm gonna make backstages for some people to see really I'm really into it. I'm not just doing these things because I'm just talking about it. Really, I didn't buy Leica just to wander around the street, and you know, I really bought it for heavy work, for professional work. That's why sometimes, not every time, companies, they need to make brand Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, Mark 4 cameras, you know. We don't need, like, for example, this SL is amazing the way it is. Software tweaks here and there, it's fine, but listen to real professional photographers, not like to YouTubers and go back with the reviews, or some photographers and that's it. I don't know, maybe we'll talk about it in a different video. We need to make really a good strategy if a really company want to shine, because today we don't need more cameras, we don't need more technology. It's enough already of what we have, really. Like, the more you put into the camera, sometimes the more the mess it happens, and it makes, you know, the camera. So that's why sometimes maybe it's better to keep it the way it is. It's relaxed, it's cool, and everything is fine. Anyways, I don't want to get so long, but let's make other videos. I will try to make sometimes, probably next week, just to make more cool videos, because I always have ideas, but I really don't have the time to sit in front of the camera and make videos and this and that, because I don't know if you can see, I'm opening my edit software and I need to roll. But I said, like, you know what, it's 4 o'clock a.m. So do some videos in the morning, 4 a.m. in the morning, why not? And I go back to my work. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. I will make videos about all the questions I have. I have so many questions on my Instagram and my emails about the LEICA system in general. So I will dedicate special videos for these things. And if you have any questions, let me know. Please check my work, everything, at ramseyspencer.com, and of course there's ramsino.com, there is expertotv.com. I will link it all in my website so you can go through it, enjoy my work, enjoy my sessions. I'm making a lot of updates, a lot of things. I'm gonna change the scene a little bit here because I need a little bit of a different working studio environment. I will share my prints, I will share a lot of things with you. I have a lot of things, I just don't have the time, but I will make some time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.